Hi, Kaylee, and thank you so much for coming through just to help us raise awareness about the GP services and how you've used that as well through your life insurance policy. So, how did you hear about Cover My Bubble?
It was on Instagram. It was
Oh,
through Lauren, the
was it?
honest one. Yeah,
Oh, amazing. Like a few people that I've spoken to, so many come through from Lauren. So she's a little legend, isn't she? She's a
yeah.
little lover to bits. Oh, thank you. So we arranged your life insurance, your critical illness cover, and that included the GP services and things.
Mhm.
So why did you need to use that? So what was happening at the time? Were you struggling with 111 or the GP services?
Yeah, so I needed a doctor's appointment for my daughter, for Josie, and I rang the
Mm.
doctors and they said that they didn't have any available appointments for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. My gosh,
Um,
2 weeks for a child.
yeah.
God, do you usually have difficulty with your surgery anyway, or was
No,
it
my
just,
surgery is usually really, really good. I've never ever had any problems with them.
oh my
Usually,
gosh.
sometimes they've actually seen her on the day. Um,
Yeah.
I've rung them and they've just said like bring her down. But yeah, for that instance, they just
Oh,
didn't have
bless her.
didn't have anything available.
Gosh, so at least you knew that you could just jump in the app. And how
Mm.
soon did you book in and have an appointment to get her checked?
I
So
had an
what
appointment.
happened?
I think I booked first thing in the morning, and I think I had it about 2 hours later.
Oh, wow. So
It
that was
wasn't.
quick how you got a prescription for her.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got a prescription. She got
Oh,
antibiotics. It wasn't long at all. I think it was like a maximum of 3 hours from
oh, wow.
start to finish.
Brilliant. And did you have to upload anything to the GP or tell them any further information, or they just did it all on the call?
No, they just did it on the call. They accessed her records. They asked me a few questions like, is she allergic to
Wow.
anything? Yeah, and then they just prescribed the
Mm.
antibiotics. They did
So,
also get in contact with my doctors, and
yeah.
the doctors did ring me
Oh,
just to make
wow.
sure that everything was okay.
Oh,
Um,
that's good to know. I didn't know they did that actually, to be honest. So that's good.
yeah, so I don't know how he done it. I don't know if he'd put a note through or something, but yeah,
Yeah.
the doctors then did ring me. I think it might have been the next day
Yeah.
actually,
Wow.
just
Good.
making sure that she was okay, that she'd been given her
Mm,
antibiotics because they'd seen them
bless her.
prescribed.
And what was it she was suffering with? So what were the symptoms that she was having at the time?
She had chest infection.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah, I thought it might have been group because there
Yeah.
was some of it going around nursery at the time, but no, she was just suffering with quite a bad chest infection.
Oh, it's horrible, isn't it, when the kids are poorly, and especially with the chest infections, they're struggling to breathe, they're coughing, they don't know what to do with themselves. So it's just, oh, bless her. Oh, I'm so glad you were able to just log on then, because that's it's so many I'm hearing. As much as we love the NHS and they're amazing at what they do and helping, there's just them delays at the moment, isn't there, that we're struggling with, and this is why I can't shout enough about the GP services because it just helps so many of our clients. I just love it. And, it's there for the children, any partners, easy accessible, which I like it about it. Even though
Yeah.
I'm not techie, I tried my best to do a video to try and show people how to download it to the phone as well, just so it was always there, just for a quick, easy access. So would you say the GP was quite professional? Were you happy with the service that they provided?
Yeah, he was really professional. I can't remember what his name was because it was quite a long time ago. It was a good
Mm,
couple of months. But I
yeah.
remember I came off the phone and I just burst into tears because he was so
Oh,
nice and he was just like nothing was too much for him. Like he was asking questions. He just felt really personal. Like even though I didn't know him and I've never seen him before, anything like that, he didn't
yeah.
make me feel like I was like bothering him or like he'd taken time out of his day. Like he was just so nice, and I honestly just came off and I just burst into tears.
Oh, I remember you actually messaging me just to chat about it, and it
Yeah.
gets me feeling like because it is when they're your babies, you just want to help them, try and get them sorted, and we think they're blooming worse
I
sometimes,
think,
don't we?
oh,
And
that was what he said at the end of
yeah,
he said something along those lines, like when there are children, and then he said, "You're doing a great job," and
oh,
it just got me.
I'd, I'd have been exactly the same. I'd have been, oh, I cry at anything, me. But when it comes to the kids, oh, do you know what? That's nice to hear that you've actually had that kind of support, and actually, you probably needed to hear that as well, which he recognised. So that's cute that he did that, isn't it? And
Yeah, it
oh,
was really
I wish I knew who he was, because at least then I could message him to give him feedback, because it
nice.
was lovely. So did they send a prescription then? How easy was that to get the prescription? So how
Oh,
did they do that?
so easy. He done it all electronically. The pharmacist is about 5 doors down from my house
Oh
anyway.
wow, perfect.
So I literally went round there and just said I've got a prescription for Josie, and it was there ready to
Wow.
collect.
And did you have to pay for yours? Because sometimes the prescriptions, they're either free or they can be up to £15, because it's still classed as a private prescription. So
Yeah,
that's all you pay for. So did you have to pay for the
no,
prescription for Josie?
no, I
Oh,
didn't
cool.
pay
Oh,
anything.
that's good. I've had people who have had £2, £3, £9, £11. So it's been so varied. But a lot of people, again, have had it free, which is even better. So would you like recommend the service then for people, and would you use it again?
Oh yeah, without a doubt, I would
Yeah.
use it again. If my
Oh,
doctor's
good.
wasn't so good, I would
Yeah.
use it a lot more. But
Yeah.
I don't get in contact with the doctors for myself really at all. It's
Yeah.
mainly for Josie, and they've always been
Mhm.
really, really good.
Yeah.
So if
Good.
they weren't as good, then I'd probably use
Yeah.
this
Even
service
more.
a lot more.
That's it. It's just easy, isn't it? And
So
sometimes
much easier.
you need that face to face, don't you, with the doctor as well? So
Yeah,
it's, I'm just glad that this helped you. And it's just great to hear that feedback as well, and the journey, and that reassurance that you got. I think that's the cutest thing out of it, is that you had the doctor just reassuring you as well. And she was fine since she got over the chest infection quite quickly.
yeah. She got over the chest infection. I mean, she's come down with every other thing that nursery have given her: chicken pox,
Oh, bloody hell.
conjunctivitis, you name it. She's had it all, but
They
she's fine.
tend to, don't they, for that 2 years? We just go through hell where
Yeah,
they've got everything: tonsillitis, ear infection, chest
yeah,
infection, a cold, snotty noses. Oh,
yeah.
it's just,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
that's what
we're
we're
ill.
contending with at the minute: a snotty nose.
And they love just sharing it, don't they? So it's like, I love that. I love that. Well, no, thank you so much, honestly, for just coming on and just helping us raise awareness about the GP services. I'm glad it was there to help you guys when you needed it. And no, I just can't thank you enough for helping me. So,
That's it. Thank
yeah,
you.